Hey folks, just doing some last second prep things, and we'll be starting in just a moment. We're past this point in the game, because that's just the opening credits thing that was looping. Alright, so last stream on Sunday we just got through Black Moon Forest. So I need to do a little bit of grinding. Just a tiny bit. But while doing so, we can talk about some of the things for analysis that I was planning from the last stream. Random battle time. Okay, so what I did from the last stream was I went through and battle. Broke what happened at the last stream into 4 scenes. The guide I'm following recommends that I stay here until Satan or Shaitan has learned a death blow or two. Shouldn't take too long, I don't think. Anyway, so I broke the last stream into 4 scenes. Scene 1, and that's after all the prologue stuff. Scene 1 is Lahan pre-tragedy. So everything happy, and that's including Shaitan's house. While I'm talking, I'm going to look at these abilities. Not abilities, status, that's what that is. It's been so long since I've played this game. Skills, that's what I want. Okay, that's at 95. 70, okay. I have to remember how to actually make those go up. I think it's to not do death blows if I remember, but I'll figure that out. Okay, so scene 1 is pre-tragedy. And I just sort of go through all of the named characters and what their goals are, what they're hoping to get from each of those scenes. And then I also went through and added whether they passed or failed in achieving that goal. And sometimes a character will have more than one goal. And for all of them, I think I came up with good ones, except for Midori. I don't have a good goal in mind for her, but I think that's okay. Scene 2 I have listed as Lahan during the tragedy. I also want to check to see if anything went up while I was doing this. See if I'm doing this properly. That's still 95. But that's up to 90. Okay. Lahan during the tragedy is next, and characters and objectives again for that. In this case, I have like some partial fail and partial passes. I have a hidden character. Oh, and I forgot to mention that Shaitan has a hidden objective throughout this. Something that, if you've played the game, that is something that he wants. But if you haven't played the game before, you don't know it's one of his goals. And that's to sort of spy on Faye. If you've not played this game, I just gave you a little bit of a spoiler, but it's not that much of one. There we go. Got 1 death blow. At what level do they gain another action point? And have phase stuff gone? Has it gone up? Still 95. Okay. I'm not going to bother with getting the other one, even though the guide suggests. I just don't know at what point it goes up. But I will save real quick. Oops, wrong button. I also need to go back through the previous stream and pull out which piece of music is happening at which time, which will help me with my musical analysis of what's going on here. That's right. Where's the entrance? There it is. Okay, scene 3 is Lahan, post-tragedy. Scene 4 is the Black Moon Forest. So those are the 4 scenes that I had in the first stream. This is scene 5. Anyone watching, let me know how the volume is. This is Dazil. Yes, that is right. The desert town of Dazil. I love this town. This town's lively. This is the center for all excavations in Aveh. People come from all over Ignis to try and find the resources buried in the ruins around here. We should be able to find out what both Aveh and Kislev are up to here. And we also have to gather the things we need to repair Veltal. Repair Veltal? Yes, we must exchange the broken parts to fix Veltal. Otherwise it will not be able to function at all. There is an ethos workshop in the southern part of this town. Let us go there, Faye. Yeah, okay, Doc. Let's check this place out then. I hope you don't mind. I am the type of person who talks to every NPC, usually. Hey, I haven't seen you around here before. Don't think that if you cause trouble, you'll get away with it. We're Aveh Army Guards. Remember that. Is there something out there? Soon this area will be totally excavated. We'll have to find another place with buried treasure. I came here looking for fortune, but all the good sites are controlled by the military. I'll have to go home a failure. What should I do? I wanted to try my luck at treasure hunting. I'm pretty successful. The reason is I found a good partner. Even now he's looking at a map, analyzing our next step. I sure do depend on my pal. The last game I played, I ended up not really saying all the voice lines out loud. This is the Aveh Guard Station. This town is important because it's the base for excavating the ruins. The elite of our army are stationed here. I think I'm just going to stick to using my regular voice for most characters. This town is the center of all gear excavating in Aveh. They take the generators out of excavated gear to make new models. Protecting this town is essential to beating Kislev. I left my family at home to come here. I want to finish my duty here and go home. This is the Aveh Army's Dazil guard station. No civilians allowed. If you have no business here, please leave. The Kislev army is up to something in the land north of here. But don't worry, if anything happens, Gebler will back us up. Which way did I come from? This way. Right? Yeah. Alright. Let's do ground level stuff first. I'm in a fix. The generator sensor is broken. It's the only thing that can sense buried gear generators. Without that, I'm ruined. Guffaw. Since those Gebler forces came, Aveh's hardly ever lost a Kislev. I wish the ethos would give out some of those new powerful gears. The ethos? What do gears have to do with the ethos? Only the ethos has the technology to maintain generator-driven gear. The ethos decides which gear gets which generator in which country. Hey, kid. Okay. There are burglars out looking for treasure in the desert ruins. Brr. Shivers. Oh, I just wet my pants. You better be careful, too. Alright. You look tired. You can stay overnight at the bar, so why don't you rest there for a little bit? Traveling all worn and tired might just get you killed. There's another person I missed? Was it this one? No. Oh, right. You can walk around while people are still talking to you. I forgot about that. The battle with Kislev the other day ended in a complete victory for us. We need the army because they get us generators from the gears found in the ruins. We'll never give this town, or our ruins, to Kislev. Lately there's rumors of all-out war with Kislev. I'm gonna stock up while there's still just small border skirmishes. I said I was gonna do all the ground floor stuff first, but it's just too fun to explore up here. Sometimes the 3D and jumping nature of this game can get a little annoying, but overall it's usually pretty fun. All's clear. Oh, I can't go in? Man. This one looks more openable, but it's not. I'm pretty sure that's my goal. But I want to explore everything first. So talking about the music of the game, I think most of the music in this game is very good, and while this particular track is well produced, I don't love it because it's a little... Sorry, I'll get back to that in a second. That's amazing. They're doing digging right next to this town too? This is an Aveh run excavation site. The machines and gears found here are valuable resources that could turn the tide of the war. They are indispensable to the war effort. Anyway, Faye, let us move on. We have more pressing matters to do than taking in the sights. Yeah, I'm gonna keep looking, sorry. Anyway, this track is really the only one that I can think of that is, at best, tired in its depiction of desert scenery, and at worst, insensitive or racist. I'm not really the right person to speak on that. And it's sort of just how things were done. That doesn't mean it's good. But, as I said, this is a well-produced track, so it's like, at least care was given to it. Civilian worker gears have no chance against military worker gears in excavating. But even if we had a military gear, we wouldn't be able to operate it. Oh, didn't read that out loud at all. Sand buggy? A sand buggy is a special type of vehicle designed for the desert terrain. Its tires will not get stuck in the sand. You really need them for long desert trips. Sorry, but all our buggies are lent out now. Do you want to wait for one? Some of those guys hunting for parts should be back soon. I see. Well then, we will come again later. I didn't know that I needed that yet, but oh well. Not that. I think blue means bad. Oh, and Faye has this equipped. I've never been good at figuring out exactly what I need to be buying or anything like that in most games. This game is no exception. So if anyone has any recommendations for what I definitely should buy, let me know. Normally I'm just like a higher number equals better type guy. Let's just do that. gonna hang on to that stuff and not sell it yet. Okay, making my way south through town. My hubby acts so smart with his ruin theories. Why don't we just leave the ruins to the ethos? I wonder who built all those ruins. Some say an ancient civilization which ruled this land long ago built them. But after looking at the results of the geologic tests, I have my doubts. Also, just a reminder, if there are any balance issues in the audio, please let me know. It's really hard for me to tell while I'm streaming. Hey, are all the soldiers here to dig up the ruins? I thought they were after the bad Kiss-led men. Guess I was wrong. Lately, the town has become so lively. It's nice to see the children so happy. Got 4. Haven't been using EP. Grab 3 just in case. Have each of those. That should be good. I've heard a rumor that the Kislev army attacked a nearby village. Is it true? Watch of adults come to dig up the ruins. They all come riding in big gears. Can I go behind this one? No. Here's the bar. Yeah, we did it. Haha, we did it. Mumble, mumble, grumble, mumble. This sure is a noisy place. Well, in a place like this, you have to expect this kind of atmosphere. Yeah, but even so... Shut up! Yeah. Why are y'all yapping when Big Joe is here trying to drink in peace? Can't y'all shut up? Who do you think you are? I don't care if you're Big Joe or Big Schmo. You don't mess with me. Yeah, you sure talk big. Can you dig for treasure as good as you talk? What's that you say? You're so tough. Always looking for junk laying around. Why don't you do something more productive for once? If you ask me, you're a big... Hey, stop it. This guy's trouble. He's looking wild. Ah, shut up. Just shut your trap. That's right. Run home to mama, little boys. Ha! Cowardly little punks. Why, this man sure likes to make his presence felt. Yeah, let's do it real quick. Okay, I'm not going to read every line. If there's anything that anybody wants to talk about, even if it's off topic, please feel free to bring it up. I'm just enjoying exploring in the meantime. The area around this town has the highest concentration of ruins on the southern part of the continent of Ignis. Aveh and Kislev have been fighting over these ruins forever. I'm old now. I just want to live in peace. Oops. I'll go back in. I want to talk to the kid. Lately, Grandpa's been in a blue and gum mood. Oh dear, the water has stopped again. The workshop must be using it right now. Huh. Why hello, Remain. You missed my conversation about how this is a cool track in the music, but it's maybe a little insensitive, at least. I'll have to ask the Ethos headquarters to send a mechanic that can repair army gears. The rest of the country has an unusual interest in this area's ruins. Large units have come to excavate all the ruins. If requests for repairs keep coming at this pace, we won't be able to keep up. We should ask the Ethos headquarters to expand this workshop. We're out of gear parts in the warehouse. I'm going to have to order more from the Ethos headquarters. How you doing today, Ramin? Huh. So, a lot of this game's music is intentionally Celtic. And that is done sensitively, because it's worked with, because Mitsuda worked with Celtic musicians as part of it. This is like lazy and watered down. That's why it's an issue. But you know all this stuff. I just want to bring this up for the stream's good. This is the waterworks. All of Dazil's water comes from this pump. Water is needed for the maintenance of gears, so our waterworks was also built to provide a steady supply of water to the workshop. So you're saying it's like an AI data center. Should we blow up the data center? Is this just exiting? There's a story floating around that the Kislev army is looking for buried gear. Be careful if you go digging in the ruins. Destroy the Mako reactor. I love these establishing shots in this game. I think they're really effective. Wow, so this is the Ethos Workshop. Hey, Doc? Yes, the Ethos Workshops are the only places that officially repair gears. Let us see if we can get the parts we need to fix Veltal here. As they say, time is money, so we should do whatever we can. So we should do whatever we can do as soon as we are able to. Huh? How can we help you? Sorry to bother you. Our gear has broken down, so I would like to buy some parts to fix it. Tough luck, huh? Can you tell me what make of parts you're after? Yes, we are hoping to replace an X29 model injection bypass circuit. X29 model injection circuit? That's only used in the latest military models. We don't keep those kind of parts in stock here. You can only get such special parts by placing an order at the Ethos headquarters. This workshop is only for the repair of civilian gears. I see. Sorry to have bothered you. Sorry that we can't help you. Please don't touch it. It's being repaired. Actually, I didn't know you could jump back there. That's cool. Doc, do you have a moment? I need to talk to you. Yes, of course, Faye. So, Faye, what did you want to talk to me about? Well, Doc, it's about Veltal. We can't find parts we need, so is it alright if we just don't fix it? Do not repair it? What is the problem, Faye? Well, we've been able to come as far as Dazil on our own, so doesn't that show that we don't need Veltal as much as we thought? Actually, I've been thinking that once things cool down, I want to go back to Lahan and help rebuild. That's all I feel I can do now. I see. If that is what you want, Faye, then fine. But I think we should try and move Veltal as far away from there as possible. Move it away? But why do we need to do that, Doc? It is only my speculation, but I suspect the incident that evening occurred because the Gebler Special Force stole a Kislev military gear. Special Force? You mean Ellie's group? Exactly. When I examined the broken gear in the village, I realized the Gebler pilot was riding a Kislev gear. It must have had some new technology involved in it for the Kislev army to send pursuit forces after it. New technology? I suspect that the Gebler force was out to steal a new experimental gear. I am sure news of the Special Forces' failure has reached the capital. They will be investigating the Lahan area to reclaim whatever parts of the new gear that they can find. Hold on, Doc. Won't the Kislev army still be in Lahan too? Most probably. And in that case, there will be a conflict between Aveh's inspection team and Kislev's pursuit troops. If they find where we have hidden Veltal, the armies will fight over who gets Veltal, and right near Lahan too. So to avoid any problems, we should move Veltal somewhere else right away. But we can't fix it in order to move it. Right, but staying here will solve nothing. Fortunately, this is the center of all excavation work in this country. There is bound to be some information on where we can find parts. Anyway, the fear is often worse than the danger itself. We should not let such fears hold us back. I think this is the point. I need to go here. This is a sand buggy. That is it, Faye. I've thought of a good way to get the parts we need for Veltal. Let us go back to the rental shop and rent out this buggy. What do you intend on doing, Doc? Well, leave it to me. Just you wait and see. How many more weeks of school, not counting this one, remain? Yes, that is right. Do you have any we can rent right now? Of course. Keys are in the ignition. You can take it now. Next week's the last. It's excellent. Just 4 days. Well, that's exciting. Well then, if I may. Faye, I am going into the desert to search for parts for Veltal. Going to the desert? Doc, are you going to excavate some ruins or something? The Kislev and Aveh armies are confronting each other in the desert all the time. There is talk that their forces often break into battle over the ruins. What does that have to do with that gear? If I search the battlefield for the wrecks of such army gear, I should be able to find the parts we need. Besides, Veltal is a Kislev gear, so we need parts from Kislev gears. But, Faye, you're such a worrier. Things have a way of working out. You do not need to worry so much. Why not go kill some time at the bar until I get back? Doc. Hey, are you letting them go out there all alone? Lots of fights break out in the desert. It's a real dangerous place. I've heard about a group of pirates riding around attacking people on a sand cruiser. You really shouldn't let him go out there by himself. Doc, come back. I still think 3D environments with 2D sprites is one of the best looks for any game. I think I'm just supposed to wander. Yeah. Yeah, I agree, Ramin. Well, what are they? Are they Aveh gears? It's just this game is just a year after Final Fantasy VII, and I think it looks leaps and bounds better. I think it makes sense that the mechs are clunky. Like, I agree, they could be better, but for just a year past Final Fantasy VII, this is so much better. I'm worried about Doc. Guess I may as well follow those gears. I also wish more games did a battle system like this. It's pretty limited at the beginning of the game like this, but by the end of the game it gets really fun and exciting. But the gear battles are not as fun, unfortunately. Those sprite graphics are really nice. Like, I like the stretch on the sand person's weapon as he swung it at me. How far is Doc gone? Now I've lost sight of those gears, too. Yeah, the multicolored motion over things like in the punch. Yeah, exactly. It's cool stuff. What's happening? We don't find what this is for like 20 more hours. If not more. That's another thing that I think the story of Xenogears does exceptionally well, is how it like gives you things to wonder about that you don't get the answer to until much later. What the heck is that thing? A different unit? Are they going toward the direction the saucer went? I better follow them so as not to lose sight of them. Uh-oh. Well, that's fun. And it won't let me soft reset. Okay. Oh. Hold on a moment while I press the reset button. Hopefully just resetting will fix it. Hopefully I don't have to restart it. Or clean the disk or something. She's going through it. Well, while this is restarting, I'm going to refill my water, so I'll be right back. Ramin, entertain the room for me. Although I can still talk because I'm on my lav mic. Might as well get a seltzer. So Ramin, Erica, and I are recording a video on Saturday that I'm excited for. Molly and I recorded a video this past weekend that I'm excited for y'all to see eventually. but it's Xenogears related, and I want to have the Xenogears videos staggered. No 2 Xenogears videos in a row while I'm working through it. Okay. Yeah, I prefer to play things on original hardware when possible. So you're getting you're getting the game the way that was intended to be played. Like, I think about this a lot when I'm playing games on Nintendo Switch Online. It's like, even if you get the correct controller for Switch, like, it's still not going to feel the same thing as playing on a regular NES. Okay, I'm not going to talk to everybody this time. Just going to speed through and do all the things that I need to do. And I'm going to cut through all the scenes real quick. Yeah, this is my same old copy from when I was a kid. Not sure, but I think I might need to talk to this person first. No, probably not. Well, let's do it anyway. So I had a job interview today. I think it went well. Hopefully they want me for the second interview. And if all goes to the plan that they want it to, they want someone to start ASAP. So it seems like they're going to move fast. That's good. I don't really want to talk about it on stream, Ramin. Wow, okay. I don't need to say this part out loud. So how are your kids behaving at the end of the year? Are they excited to get out? That's good. Ooh, yeah, that would be a lot. So are you going to be in the school doing stuff after the kids are gone, like packing and stuff after the kids are gone? Yeah, I hope you don't have to also. Oh no, I don't know anything about extra staff days or anything like that. I don't know anything about what it's like to be a K through 12 teacher. Oh, I didn't buy stuff. Okay, I'm gonna buy stuff and then save. And then go in there. Okay. One of those. Two of those. That's enough. My door is always welcome to you. Okay. I'm gonna buy 2, 3, 1. And go to the bar for a quick rest. Oh, right, this scene. I never noticed that almost swear in this game. Although I think this scene is optional, so I think I probably just didn't see it very often. Okay. Now we can get through this. And I will save just in case the game freezes at the same spot. Glad I saved after I spent a little bit of time grinding at the beginning of the stream. I like that there's so much interesting panning in the music right and left. I'm hearing things in just one ear and other things in just the other ear. Makes it feel really immersive, but I don't think I ever played this on a TV with a good enough sound system to notice that. Okay, stopping to save first. Just in case. What game is this? Oh, Wild Arms. Okay, so while we're going through this stuff again, in the scene in Dazil, it's pretty clear that Chitan's goal is to get the parts needed to repair Valtal. That's pretty straightforward. Faye is going along with Shaitan, but initially doesn't want to repair Feltall. Wants to just leave it, forget it was there. But then Shaitan has to convince him that they need to repair it so that they can move it away from the village. And that battle actually did a little bit more damage than I wanted it to. So that, oh, that's 50. Okay, I'm good for a while. The first time I played this game, I even forgot that this was teased early on in the game before you find it later. Yeah, it certainly is a long game with so much lore in it. Mostly for the better, but sometimes to its detriment. Okay. This is the battle that made my game freeze last time, I think. Sorry, I was distracted by something for a moment. After the stream a few days ago, I gave Molly a rundown of the basic gist of the rest of the story. And she was like, but that seems like a bad story to tell. It's like, I don't think it is. I mean, those weren't her exact words, but her idea was basically like, if they couldn't do it, why did they try? It's like, well, you don't know you can't do it until you start trying. And though overall I would agree that the game was likely mismanaged, it's still a good game with a good story. I remember it pretty well, but largely because of a video that's coming out on Monday. Does this desert ever end? It'll get dark soon, so I better hurry up and... Speaking of God and the Machine. What's going on here? Gears, a flying saucer, and now these guys? I hope Doc's alright. Yeah! You just killed that man. Or, sorry about that. Just let me borrow this for a while. It's the mid to late 90s. Your protagonist needs a motorcycle. Hey, way! Uh-oh. What's with you guys? Aren't you overreacting a little bit for just stealing a motorcycle? Faye, I was looking everywhere for you. Doc, you're all right. Yes, of course. Looks like we do not have time to chat. Faye, hurry. Hurry and do what? I cannot use Veltal very well. Only you can use its full potential. Hurry up and get on board. All right. But what I want to know, where are Veltal's guns that Shaitan used? The audio messed up a little bit in that transition. Hopefully that's just a short, partial thing. I don't know how, but I beat them. Ha ha ha. What the? One of the best songs in the game. Your hot-blooded desire for battle has not been tamed, I see.
Who are you? Who? Right. I know you. You killed her. Her? No. It wasn't. Not me. You coward. It was you.
You're the one from Lahan. Here we go again. My name is Gruff, the Seeker of Power. You certainly showed how much power you had back there in Lahan, didn't you, Faye? How much power I had? What are you talking about? The greater power is what I need to fulfill my mission. I sent those gears into that land as a catalyst to awaken the power in you, to make contact with you. As a catalyst? You mean you caused that intentionally? That's right. The death of your loved ones. And you, powerless against it happening. The grief, the screams from your heart born out of the tragedy. There, that was the catalyst for triggering your power. You mean you attacked my village just to get me in that gear? Why? Why did the villagers have to die? Who cares why? It does not matter how many of them died. They were wretched vermin, only living from day to day without ever fulfilling their prescribed destinies. And have you forgotten? You were the one who destroyed the village. I did not lift a finger. No, I was just trying to save the village and its people. I never intended to destroy it. Is that really so? I love the composition of this shot. Surely you have heard it. It is the very essence of you. The voice of desire from within you that craves destruction. Shut up! Even if that were true, aren't you still the one who caused it? If you hadn't come, the village wouldn't have suffered the way it did. Ah, so now you resort to blame. I see. That sounds like something you would say. That's good. Your basic nature remains unchanged. Crap. You said you need my power? What were you intending to do with it? You know very well. It is to destroy Mother God. Destroy God? Yes, we will destroy God. That is our purpose. That is our destiny. Don't be ridiculous. I won't get involved in such a thing. If you want to destroy your god or whatever it is you're on about, do it by yourself. You resemble your father, who is also me. Oops, spoilers. My father? You mean my dad? Okay, that's one of the best lines in the game for being a little bit of a not really mistranslation. It's like I learned this from the Resonant Arc podcast about this. It's like something of just the way Japanese speech works by like repeating something as a question. I think that's what this is an example of in this spot. That was a most delightful scream. I was enthralled by it. Nothing is more beautiful than a scream of death. What did you do to my father? What happened between you two? Do you really wish to know? There is no use in you knowing it now. What? Your power is still beneath that needed for my purposes. Anything unusable must be tried until it becomes suitable. What? You mean my daddy? You mean my papa? What in the hell is that? What will you do, Faye? If you die here, then so be it. You may indeed gain some happiness from not knowing. But surely that is not what you truly want. If you want to know the truth, and that is what you want, isn't it, Faye? Then this is what to do. You must show me that you have attained the level of strength I require. To do that, you must destroy others using your own strength. Then you will gain all that was lost in exchange for that scream of death. Wait, we're not finished talking yet. There's a, big worm thing. I also love this track. With the way it goes back and forth between your ears. Okay, this fight gave me a lot of trouble when I was a kid. But I sort of know how to do it now. You so rarely need to use any ether attacks in this game. So I sort of always forget about it. This is one battle where it's kind of almost necessary. There we go. Faye, are you all right? Faye! I'm fine. The gear seems to be broken, though. I am so glad that you are unharmed. The gear had only temporary repairs made on it. They were not made to survive an outright battle like that. Faye? Oh no, the Aveh military. Not now. Faye, I think we should remain calm. Faye? Alright, next scene. I love that the creators of this game obviously love all the mech stuff so much, because all of the ships and gears and stuff in this game are really well designed.
Let us join together. I never thought we'd meet again like this. It must be fate. How ironic. But I'll never let you have him. Even if it kills me.
Have a good night, Ramin. Thanks for stopping by. How are you, Faye? Did you sleep well? Huh? Well, sort of. Sorry I messed up. I was careless. That gear is a top-secret experimental model from Kislev. It was only natural that Aveh would also be madly searching for it. Faye, are you hurt? You do not look so well. Well, I suppose you could say I was hurt. Oh, I love this track. That man in black spoke of your father's fate. Is that what is wrong? There's that too, but it's the other stuff he said. What happened at Lahan was all planned to get me to ride in that gear, or so he claimed. That's got me worried. All right. Oh. What's going on? Why did my other saves all go away? Well, I don't like that. Okay. Whew, okay. What's going on with this thing? If this issue continues, I might not be able to get very far in this game. Now that save is gone entirely. What is going on? Oh, this is not good. Okay, let's try one more time and then move on. Just hope I don't need it. My files are slowly disappearing. Okay, so it seems like it's a problem with my PS2. I'm worried now. Doc, before the village was destroyed, I lived without doubting myself. But it's different now. I don't know who I am. I've never felt like this before. Well, we cannot do anything as long as we are prisoners, even if we wanted to. Let us rest a little. Maybe it will sort your feelings out a little. Good idea. It was him. No mistake. That was no coincidence. Could it be that we are approaching the time of the gospel?
Yes, the gospel. We are the people expelled from paradise and forced to live on the cruel surface of the earth. We who fill this land will once again return to the presence of God in paradise and live there eternally. That is the time of the gospel. That time is at hand. We, the Gazil, must find God's resting place by then and resurrect him. That is our final prayer.
Our final prayer?
Our final prayer to escape from the fate that was determined at our genesis.
Majesty, is this the end? What's that about? Bingo! Just as the report said. The Aveh transport. And look at what we have on top. No mistaking it. That's a new Kislev model. It has to be the stolen gear everyone is after. Whatever the case, there's no way we're going to let that Shakan guy have it. Gunner! Turret A on Anton and Turret B Delta can initiate their ectropometers 20 seconds after opening their hatches. Franz! I don't hear anything other than the flowing sound of the sand. No suspicious radar activity detected. Marseille! Maitreya's units are on standby at the catapults. They'll all be able to launch 1 minute after we resurface. Good. Let's do it. Backcon level 1. Surface combat ready. Torpedo room ready. Anti-gear guns ready. Navigation and engineering are also ready. Young Master, what is happening? What was the alarm all about? Not again. Young Master, hold on a second. Battle stations, everyone. Surface navigation. Begin operating the sand pump. Prepare to fire starboard cannons upon surfacing. Young Master. Trim to the right. The wind is strong up there and we may be blown off balance. Jericho, hand the helm over to me. Can I save now? Look, what is that? A sand cruiser. It must be those desert pirates. Alternate firing between A Anton and B Belta calculating adjustments. Oh yeah! Switch modes over to salvos after the initial shots. Let's slow them down. Get ready to give them the spanking they won't forget. Young Master, please wait. It may just be a requisition ship, not a warship. Let me handle this. Whether it's a warship or not, it's carrying a new gear. Gunner, let him have it. I love this. You see that the characters have tilted before the screen tilts. It's great. Judging by the angle, it seems as if a gun blast has made a hole in the hull. We will probably sink within minutes. A few minutes? Doc! It is locked. Somebody free us! No longer locked. It said there's a switch for something, but I couldn't tell what it was. Nice. That was the way it was supposed to go. What do I do now? Let's not level this skills up right now. Just use them. I would like him to level up so he gets his 5 points. Hopefully that's the level we needed. How do I get up there again? Okay. I literally do not know how to get up there. Is it game over? Oh, there's a... Come on. Oh my gosh. Nope. Missed it. Okay. Okay, let's try to save again. Please be kind. Still not letting me save. Don't love that. I love not being able to see. It's great. I love it. I really don't know where I'm supposed to go. Pulling up a guide to see if it's... Okay, there's a ladder that I should be looking for. Okay. And he has not leveled up enough. Okay, at least 5 AP yet. Not like he needs it now. Guess I didn't need to buy those potions. Okay, if I were a ladder. A ladder in the morning. I will need to heal after this battle. Unless I can just get out of here, that would be ideal. Where am I going? This way. Maybe? Yes. Oh. Oh, come on. Just go! Go, Faye! Here we go again. You and I seem to have a fated relationship. Come on, Doc, over here and hurry up. Ooh. Oops. Are you okay, Doc? Well, Dr. Shitan Uzuki, feels like you have sacked your saccules and tickled your utricles enough for one lifetime. Wow, dizzy. Sorry about that, Doc. I didn't have time to open up the cockpit. Are you really okay, Doc? Faye, I was only joking. Writing in the hand was not so bad. I can see what is so good about this top-secret experimental Kislev machine. Yeah, when I started it up, it began doing all kinds of stuff by itself. The environmental response system and weight reduction hovering kicked in straight away, automatically. Really? Amazing. Save yourselves, but leave your friends to sink in a sea of sand. Don't you believe in comradeship? It's not very manly of you two to leave your platoon to die while you run away in a gear, you know? Wait one moment. We're not Aveh soldiers. Can't you make a better plea for your life? You come jumping out of an Aveh ship and claim that you are not Aveh soldiers? Stop trying to fool me. I tell you, it's true. How pathetic are you? Even if you're the pettiest of soldiers, how's about showing a little spine and put up a decent fight? His voice hurts my throat. Stop it, I'm telling you, I'm no soldier. I don't want to fight. How nauseating. Why don't you stop grumbling, leave the gear, and run away? For someone who doesn't want to fight, you're quite powerful. I see, an all-environment model. So that's it, huh? Now I want it even more. This is not much of a battle, if I remember. On-foot combat is so much more interesting in this game than gear combat is. Oh no, this is not good. In the heat of battle, I go get caught in quicksand. Darn, me of all people. Damn, it's all your fault. Boy, are you gonna get it later, so be darn ready. Why? I'm gonna need a restroom break here soon. Hey, come down here now. I'm not gonna kill you. All I want is for you to leave this gear. What? Huh? Hey, you're not an Aveh soldier. I told you that in my intercom transmission earlier. You're the one who refused to listen to me, right? Sorry. Yes, I remember you were saying something like that. I went off half-cocked and thought you were the enemy. My name is Bart. I am the pirate that works this territory. My name is Faye. I was arrested for no apparent reason, shoved into that Aveh transport ship, and was nearly going to be sent to a concentration camp until you went and blew the whole thing to blazes. Anyway, I'm just glad to have been able to survive. I see. Well, I'm glad I at least helped you out a little. But I didn't expect a civilian like you would be riding in a military gear. Besides, this gear is a brand new model. I've never seen this type before. Let's just say that a lot of things have happened. It wasn't like I wanted to pilot it. Where are we anyway? Looks like we fell into one weird place. I've never heard of a huge stalactite cave such as this existing under the desert before. What? You don't know anything, do you? Where are you from? The desert only covers around 1,000 sharls of the outer layer of the earth. The stratum underneath that consists of that shouldn't be there. The stratum underneath consists of igneous rock. From a sea of trees to a sea of sand, and now to a stalactite cave. What's next? What are you talking about? Oh, nothing. Never mind. We're in trouble. Look, the hole we fell through has disappeared. We better find some other way out. So you want to call a truce for now? At least until we find an exit and get out of here. Yes, agreed. First, we gotta find the way out of here, so let's get going. Whew, thank God. I didn't want to dry up and die in the desert. Hey you, I know you're tired, but don't go any further than there. Shut up, you sunk our ship, don't you forget that. No, you shut up, just be thankful that you were saved. Excuse me, is there anyone who is almost dead with no arms and legs, or in need of an abdominal operation? No one? Well, that's depressing. Humor. I see. So your young one has not just been shooting at anything and everything then, Sigurd. Yes, he actually calculated this attack. Or so he says. As you can see, no one has died this time either. Sigurd, sir. The collection of goods and soldiers from the Aveh transport is almost complete. We still can't locate the young master. General Maitreya's platoon will scout around again. Okay, I'm counting on you. Yes, sir. Since I'm part of the unit, I'll also excuse myself. So, what happened to this young one you call Master? He fell into an underground cave with that other guy in a gear. It's near an old excavation site, and he's riding in a gear, so he'll probably be able to come up somehow. We'll try to find him for a while, and if that doesn't work, then we'll wait for him at our meeting point. You seem to trust him a lot. Trust him? Yeah, I trust he'll get us into trouble. But I never thought I would meet you here, Hugh. What does that mean? It is not coincidence. It is an inevitable consequence, I assume. Hugo, are you saying something is about to happen? Okay, so a couple things I'm going to do. First, I'm going to take a quick restroom break. And then when I'm done with my restroom break, I'm going to try putting in a different memory card to see if that's the issue. Maybe this memory card just isn't working. Hopefully that's it. But I'll be back in just a moment once I get the music going. Alright, I'm back. There's a new memory card in. Really hoping this all works properly. Let's see. Oh, I hate gear dungeons, though. Ooh. That's a lot of stuff on that one. What is that game? Oh, it's Suikoden 2. Oh. There are 3 different Suikoden 2 saves. Alright. Breath of Fire 3, Vagrant Story, and Final Fantasy 8. Alright, those are old saves. Okay, it is not the card. There's something wrong with the system, probably, which is not boding well for me being able to complete this game. Oh boy. Alright. I'll see what I can do to figure it out. Alright. Hey, Faye, my sensors are responding to something. There appears to be quite a large cavern on the other side of here. We can get rid of this rock, but I don't think it's possible. Okay. Oh, I could be equipping these. Okay. What's old circuit do? Let's stay at like here. Okay, so I want to get up there, it looks like. Maybe, maybe not. Okay, yeah, maybe not. There we go. Big filler. die already. With this damage. No. Okay, so I won't be using that. Is this the longest fight in the game so far? There we go. It'd be great if one of those like nomad fix spots can show up. Okay, I need to go south for this. Hey, this is huge. What can we do with this? I doubt you could break it. I guess we could try pushing it? Wait, no matter how you look at it. What the heck are you doing? Hurry up and help. We can get by if we help each other. Let's keep it up so we can get out of here. The hydromechanic pipe from my knee joint is on the verge of breaking down. It's all because of that fall from the ceiling, followed by pushing this mega colossal boulder. It won't be funny if my gear malfunctions in a huge cavern like this. Your friends won't come and help us? It'd be a waste of time waiting. They probably won't come. But aren't they your friends? We believe in a liberal upbringing. They'll think we can escape by ourselves. I wonder if Doc is okay. Don't worry about the man you were with. I'm sure our guy saved him by now. What is it? We wouldn't have fallen in here if you had only listened to me. Don't blame it on me. You should have surrendered instead of challenging me. All I wanted was your gear. Don't be ridiculous. You're the one who blindly attacked me. What else was I supposed to do? Thought I might die if I didn't fight you. I was taking it easy on you. Couldn't you tell? Then you're a bit dense. Don't lie to me. I know you were serious. What? You want some? Let's have it out, right here. Wait, settling it right here comes first. I won't be able to get anything done until we settle this once and for all. Thought you wanted a truce for now. Getting out of here should come first. Once we're out of here, then I'll fight you all you want. Let's hurry up and move on out of here. I don't like you very much. Damn it, I'll get you when we get out of here. Oh, boys. Where is that? Treasure, there it is. Ah, yes. The long hallways that are especially common in the gear dungeons in this game. Look at us go. Okay, I want to keep to the right here. Maybe it's not here. Is this the repair bot? Yes. Once phase at full fuel, then I'll move on. It'd be nice if you were at full HP too, but I don't think I can count on that. He's already full. Okay, I'm gonna move on after this. It's already full. Oops. Bunch of little guys. Who'd have thought there would be someone living in a place like this? Let's check it out. How could you see from there? Okay, fingers crossed that I'm able to save. Let's try this one. No luck. Let's try the other one. No luck. All right. Don't love that. Hey, Faye, this is a surprise. There's someone living in this place.
It's been a while, but I thought I could hear the sound of gears. I assume they are yours? Well, anyway, come on back in here and make yourself at home. It's been a long time since my last visitor. What happened? Did you fall from the surface?
I guess that's it.
I see. That's too bad. I can tell from the sound that you both ride good gears, but the legs seem to be playing up a bit.
You mean you can tell what's wrong just by the sound of its footsteps?
It's easy to know what's wrong with gears by the sounds they make. My guess is that one of them needs a new hydromechanic pipe in its joints. It's making a nasty sound. Must be hard to walk with, too. Oh, by the way, the name's Balthazar, but you can call me Old Man Ball.
Oh, yeah? So it looks like we've got a real fanatic here, huh? What's an old man like you doing in a place like this? I guess you can call me a fossicker or a collector of things. There is much to be found lying around in this here stalactite cavern. A collector, huh? Sounds interesting. The things on this shelf, are they some of the stuff you have found? You mean the fossils? They're one of the things I collect. Feel free to have a look at them. Around here you can dig up ancient machines along with human and animal fossils. Notice anything particular on the shelves? They go from oldest on the left to newest on the right. Are you an archaeologist or something, old man? I don't quite see what you're talking about. They just look like a bunch of old bones to me. Faye, what do you think? Let me see. First, there are no human bones up to here. Then, from here on over to the right, something is slightly different, I guess. Yes, from a certain point in time, human fossils suddenly no longer appear. That point is roughly 10,000 years ago. What does that mean? Don't ask me, I don't know for sure. But my guess is there were no humans on this planet before then. At least it appears so. How could that be? What about all that talk about evolution? You mean the theory of evolution as taught by the ethos, right? You can't trust that. Rather, I believe in the old legends and myths. Legends? Myths? Haven't you heard of the story? They say that humans and God lived together in a paradise in the sky. With God's protection, there was no fear of death, and natural disasters were entirely unknown. Then one day, the humans ate a forbidden fruit which gave them incredible wisdom. But God drove mankind from the paradise for their sin. Bitter at having been driven out of paradise, humans used the wisdom they had gained to make giants. With these giants, they planned to challenge God himself, but God poured his wrath down upon them. All who defied God were destroyed, but God himself did not escape unharmed. Taking paradise with him, the wounded God buried himself deep beneath the ocean to sleep for aeons. Before going to sleep, God used his remaining power to create right-hearted humans to live on this planet. These people are said to be our ancestors. Well, anyway, I'll stop my rambling now. Now continue. By the way, does this cave have an exit? There is an exit in the excavation site beyond the sand barrier. You can get outside through there. Sand barrier? You mean that huge wall you can see from your entrance? Yes, that's it. On the other side is an old Aveh excavation site. They built the wall when Aveh was excavating here to keep the sand from falling in from above. But they've stopped work there now. So how do we open such a huge thing like that? If it's a wall, you can probably break it down. Hold your horses there, young'uns. No matter how good a gear you have, you'll never break that wall down. It's much too strong. So, let's make a deal. A deal? The wall was closed due to the reaction of the sand sensors. Thanks to that, now I can't get through to the other side. Now I can't get through to the other side either. Maybe it happened when you two fell in here. Were you boys fighting up there or something? You seem to be able to tell everything. Anyway, so what can we do about it? It's very simple. You just have to turn off the sand sensor switches. During that, we'll keep the barrier from closing again. While you two are doing that, I'll open it up. Right, got it. The sensors are in 2 places. You should see their flashing red lights. Well, good luck then. Let's go, Bart. Oh, before you go, I can share some parts and fuel with you. Just talk to me whenever you need something, right? Thanks, old man. Well, we'll go and finish our part of the deal then. Now hurry and shut off the sand sensors. Or do you have something else you want to ask? Parts. Which do you want? I want to check this again. No, it was this one. Oh, that's a Heimdall. Why are there Heimdall parts here? That's weird. Gotta try again, just in case. Wait, let's try getting at it through accessing the menu this way. Will that make a difference? Probably not. Oh, I don't love that. Okay. Well, I need to go back the way I came. Yeah, I'm just watching so far. Okay, then to leave this room and keep to the right. I'm really worried about not being able to save. Like, I don't know how I'll make it through this game if I can't save. I was able to save a few days ago, so I'm hoping it's just a weird malfunction today. not doing Bart or Balthazar's voice. They were both hurting my throat a little bit. Of course, I didn't need to be doing them, but I was doing them. Okay, in this room, I want to go up and right. This exit. Might as well charge back up. And since you're full, go ahead and start. This way. I'm trying to think of like plan B and C for what I can do about not being able to stream if that's the case. Best case scenario is that I'll be able to save sometime tonight. I sort of don't see that happening, but fingers crossed that it'll let me save at some point. Second best case scenario, I was planning to stream tomorrow. I can play a little bit before stream to get caught up, and hopefully I'll be able to save then. If I can't save, but I'm still streaming, I could potentially... I could potentially see how long I can keep my PS2 running. Like maybe I can just like marathon stream the game. And leave it running when I'm not playing. Don't really love that idea, but it's a possible option. And if that doesn't work, I guess I'll find a long play and watch it and take close, careful notes. Which is the least interesting option, and I won't be able to share footage with you then. Yeah, I really don't love that option. Oh, this friend again. Where am I? Hooray for long hallways. So exciting. I want to use the other shoulder button to turn the camera button. To turn the camera. I keep on doing it backwards. Oh well. Other way. Fingers crossed. Good. Oh, good timing. I was just about to open up the sand barrier now. Well done, old man. Our deal is done. Hey, old man, there's one thing I want to ask you. What is it? I've heard somewhere on this planet is a gear far superior to all other gears. I've heard that it was called the God Gear and was made in ancient times, but hidden away somewhere. Do you know anything about it? A man-made god created with the wisdom of God. Such a gear would have the power of 1,000 gears. In a wave of its arm, it could destroy whole cities. Its battle cries would thunder in the heavens. You must be speaking of the Omnigear. You know of it? Then perhaps it was what you were speaking about in that tale you told us of the battle with God. Goodness gracious, you too, boy? Those stories were made to inspire man's soul, but they're just legends. They don't really exist. Anyway, allow me to take a look at your gears. It'll only take a little while, so wait here, please. Hey, wait! Ah, he's gone. Hey, Bart, do you think that gear in that story's buried in the ground somewhere? I think that's what I've heard. Could one of those gears we are using possibly be it? Yeah, right. What are the chances of that happening? The gears that are excavated lately are usually only a few hundred years old, nowhere near as old as the gear in that legend. Then why were they in the ground? I don't know. There are no records. Except what? There must be some truth in the tales that they are buried after a great war. The bullet wounds covering most of the gear's armor would appear to confirm that. You mean that there are no records from the last several hundred years? How about before that? None from either period. The ethos controls all the records from that time period. Maybe they have some very ancient records too. All we know about our history is from the little pieces that we find for ourselves. Anyway, Faye, what do you make of the old man? Excuse me. What do you mean? Why would such an old man live all alone in this abandoned cave? I don't know. Probably digging for ancient gears or something. Right. So you think so too? Hey, I just said that as a joke. Don't take all that stuff seriously. They're only legends, you know. No, that old man is up to something. This can't be. What's wrong, old man? Is this your gear? Well, sort of. Where did you get it? I'm just borrowing it. This is the host for the spirit of the Slayer of God. Wait a moment, what did you just say? Nothing. I didn't say anything. No, I heard you. You said Slayer of God. That's what you said, isn't it, old man? Your gears are fixed. You have no more business here. This is a bad time for me. Be on your way. Be on our way? Listen here, old man. Guess not. Fingers crossed. No good. Dang. This is not great. Now you just gotta pray that you don't get in a battle here. I thought there was... Oh, okay, got it. Is it going this way? Yeah. Is this right? Yeah. Okay, fingers crossed, because this boss is annoying. I'm just trying in all sorts of different slots to see if that makes a difference. Doesn't appear to. Okay. love that panning and the sound. Like, hint, there's a boss coming. Okay. Alright, wish me luck. Okay, that might keep missing. Oh, forgot to use wild smile. Apparently that's the most damaging attack, I think. I think we'll be okay. But I will start using Wild Smile. Apparently that never misses. How often should I reapply Wild Smile? Let's see how long we can do without. Yeah, we're still not missing, so its evasion is down. Its accuracy is not all the way down now. So I guess I'll reapply afterwards. Still missing that, though. Can't hurt to do it again. I have no idea if it stacks or not. I have a feeling it doesn't stack. At least this isn't against Faye this time. That wasn't so bad. Wild Smile, I think, did really help. I never use that usually. Huh, what an idiot. Trying to scare us with all show and no power. Eh, Faye? Anyway, looks like that's the exit. So it'll soon be adios to this old cavern. What the? Uh-oh. Get out of the way, Bart. Excuse me. Whoa, what the hell did you just do? Hey. Huh? What do you mean, huh? What in blazes was that? Don't you know? No, I don't know. That was incredible! You just blew that huge thing to pieces. Why didn't you use that technique a bit earlier? I don't know that technique. I have no idea how I even did it. Oh well, guess that doesn't matter. Anyway, thanks for helping me out. So, now that we've got rid of that nuisance, let's get out of here, eh, Faye? I seem to recall that it's not that easy. Yeah, you just go around this way, never mind, it's fine. Maybe. Oh. Whoa. Never thought we'd end up here. Where are we? You see the Twin Mountains way over there? That's where Bloodavik, the royal capital of Aveh, and Fatima Castle are located. Currently, there's no king living there, though. Anywhere. Excuse me. Anyway, that's my old that's my old hometown. Hometown. I'd like to go ahead and settle our dispute, but considering how close we are to the capital of Aveh, we probably get caught. Hey, stop looking so glum, chum. I guess I'll have to get you back to your friends soon or you'll die from fretting or something. Anyway, the rendezvous point with the Yggdrasil is right over there. Don't worry, you'll be meeting your old friend in no time at all. Faye, I was worried about you. Doc. Welcome to the Sand Cruiser Yggdrasil. We apologize for that earlier incident. I'm sure everyone has already had the courtesy to introduce themselves, but allow me to introduce the Sand Pirates' leader, Master Bartholomew. By the way, may I ask, young master, where did you apologize to Master Faye? What? Yeah, told him I was wrong, right? Just telling someone you were wrong after the event isn't going to solve everything, young master. I'm sorry I've delayed introducing myself. My name is Sigurd, the first mate of this sand cruiser. Well, then please let me know if you need anything. That's the situation. So now, forgive me, will you? Young master, stay out of mischief. Ouch, ouch, don't pull my ears. Let us go and wait in our cabin until we arrive. It is well made and comfortable. What is wrong? You look down. No. Well, something happened? No, nothing. Excuse me. Alright. I'm going to try to save one more time once I figure out how to get out of here, because I don't remember where everything is. Let's see. Is this the right way? I think it might be. No, it's not the right way. Gear shop. There it is. What? Why am I here? Can't we put that behind us? It's not like I'm being made to stand here as punishment for not obeying lights out or anything like that, is it? Beyond the store is the gear hangar. The gear shop is located in the gear hangar too. Now be careful. The gears are so big that you look very small and you might get lost. This is where we rest. Do you want to rest too? Yes. It's a little messy, so bear with it. Okay. There's a safe point on the bridge. It's going to be a minute until I can get there. Alright. Hello. Guess I can't get up there for this guy. Alright, whatever. My daughter is waiting for me at the base. It's been so long since I've seen her, so we're going to spend a lot of time together. We're almost at the base. Phew, finally we can rest. This is not our quarters. Guess not. How do you do? I'm the nurse from the Yggdrasil. I'll do the best I can, so come by sometime. My first impression was excellent. Perfect weight for Faye. Oops. Is this wound from the battle, you ask? No. Fell off the bed next door. So pathetic. What? Why am I here? Well, never mind that. It's not like I'm hiding the fact that I broke the wall or anything. Oh, and by the way, you can go through this door to the gun room, or go down the stairs to the engine room. Yeah, safe point here. Last chance. Fingers crossed. Please let me save. Okay, the old Xenogears save is gone, so that's not good. Alright, still can't save. I will have to figure out what to do in that situation. I might have to just replay the game up to this point tomorrow, so I'm going to try that, but that's enough for tonight. So thank you so much, everybody, for stopping by. I know people have been in and out, but it's great to chat with everybody when they've been here. And I'm probably going to stream this tomorrow at 7 p.m., but I'm going to test to see if I can save first tomorrow. I'll have to replay up to this point either way. So, yeah, wish me luck. And that'll be it for tonight. Maintain your groovy selves.